What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Kdotaku and welcome back to another video. So today's video is going to be a manga reorganization video. If you guys watched my last March otaku collection, you guys would have heard me mention that I built some risers with my friends Oscar, Arturo, and Justin. So let me show you that to you guys real quick. So as you guys can see, I have one of the risers right here. We built it out of wood. Shout out to the Manga Sloth for the idea. I have 5 of them, but I may only use 4 depending on how the volumes fit on the shelf. First things first, I need to remove all of the manga off the shelves. I'll probably time-lapse that because that's not the important part of the video. And then for the rest of the video, I'm going to be doing an ASMR type of style video. So I won't be talking as much over it because I feel like I want a very chill vibe to go into this video. So without further ado, let's just get started on removing the manga. Alright guys, so as you guys can see, I have removed all of the manga from the shelves. Don't mind the duster on the floor. I was cleaning off the dust from the shelves. But now I need to figure out where to place all of the shelves and remove a couple of them so that they can be equally spaced out. It's just kind of like an OCD thing for me. So I want it to be equally spaced out and I'm gonna figure that out right now. So let's do it. Alright guys, I don't know what to do. So I am trying to fit the risers and I'm trying to measure it out by using a regular volume to see if it'll fit. And they're barely squeezing in there with my measurements, and even then I think the middle shelf won't be able to fit any of the volumes because it's too tight and that middle shelf is not adjustable. So I don't know what to do. I may just have to make it uneven, unfortunately, or maybe just even use the middle shelf for tall volumes alone, because it won't be able to fit a riser, unfortunately. We're gonna figure it out, so let's see. Alright guys, little update. I did decide to just dedicate the middle shelf for just tall volumes. I think the bottom shelf will also be just for tall volumes. Unfortunately, it just didn't really work out, and I'm just gonna have to do risers on the top half and risers at the bottom half, which may look weird, but we'll figure it out. But for now, I'm just gonna commit to making the middle shelf for tall volumes, and then everything else will be regular size volumes. So let's continue. Alright guys, so I finally completed the shelf. It took way longer than I expected, but I finally found spacing that I thought was nice enough. So let's get to shelving the actual manga now. This probably is way longer in the video than I wanted it to be, but it's okay. Let's get to it. Alright guys, that about wraps up today's video. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. The first half of the shelf I am in love with. I like how it turned out. I think it's very aesthetic to the eye, but I'll be completely honest, that second half of the shelf, the bottom 3 shelves, I'm not a huge fan of. I think I'm gonna redo it again pretty soon. I think the main issue is I didn't plan out what I was going to do with the taller volumes. I have a lot more taller volumes than I thought I did. So in trying to fit them in at the latter half, in front of the shorter volumes on the risers, I just didn't really like how it looks. I also think that some of the spines just don't look great next to each other. For example, Grand Blue in front of Attack on Titan, I hate it, but I had nowhere else to put it. So I think I need to go back into those shelves and figure out what I'm gonna do while also keeping in mind what looks nice. Without further ado, it's your boy Kdotaku. Thank you for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.